Let's move into talking about graphing. So to graph two-dimensional objects, we use the Cartesian coordinate system, which allows us to locate objects in two-dimensional space. And so our horizontal axis is called the x-axis, and our vertical axis is called the y-axis. And then we can draw points anywhere among this two-dimensional space and know how far horizontally and how far vertically they are. And we'll get into that in a minute. The origin is kind of the value at the crosshairs here. So right when your x value and your y value would be 0, we have the origin. In order to graph xy pairs, we need to think about our coordinates. So we have a coordinate pair where the first value is our x value and the second value is our y value. So that first value, your x value, is telling you how far, kind of like your horizontal position. So how far left or right is your point from that y-axis. Your second coordinate, so the y coordinate, is telling you how far up or down the point is from the x-axis. So for example, we're asked to figure out what are the coordinates of point A here. So first we'll think about the left and right. So from our origin, we're moving 5 hops over to the left to this point -5. So anytime you move to the left, we're going more into the negatives. Anytime we move to the right, we're going into the positives. So here we're going 5 over to the left, which means -5. That means our x coordinate for this point is -5. Now we have to think about the y coordinate for this point. So how far up or down is it from our x-axis? And you can see we go 1, 2, 3, 4 hops up to get to that point. Up is always positive and down is always negative. So our y coordinate here then is +4. And so our xy coordinates then for point A would be -5 and 4. Let's take a look at B. So if we're looking at B, first we're going to think about the horizontal. We have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions to the right to get to B. So that would be +5. And then we have to move up 2 to get to B, which is +2. So that's how we get this ordered pair 5, 2. C is right on the y-axis. So we don't actually have to move right or left at all. And so the x coordinate of point C is 0. And then if you think about the y value, we have to move 1, 2, 3 hops down to get to C. So it would be -3. And that's how we get this coordinate, these coordinates, 0, -3. Okay, D, first we're once again going to think about horizontal distance. We have to move 8 to the left to get to D. Maybe I'll just draw it in a different color here. Okay, so we move 8 to the left, so that means our x coordinate is -8. And then we have to move down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our y coordinate is -6. And last one, E, is 1 to the right. So our x coordinate is 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. So our coordinates here then would be 1 and -7.